Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Toxic Rewatch of Highlander Season 4. Tonight we're going to be talking about episodes 9 and 10, The Wrath of Kali and Chivalry. Dudicus is joining me once again, and as always, Dudicus, how are you this evening, sir?
I'm doing all right. A lot of drinking going on tonight, apparently.
Apparently, not me though. Me just coffee for me tonight. I overdid it a little bit last night on Halloween. How was your
Ooh,
Halloween, my friend? How was your Halloween?
pretty uneventful, and that's just fine by me. I didn't have to work, and I ate lots of chili.
Damn, I haven't made chili in a hot minute. I need to make some chili this weekend. Are you
Yeah,
a,
you
are
do.
you an expert chili maker, Dudicus?
Not really. I just know how to follow the recipe and dump way too much seasoning into places where they don't belong.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, so we'll be doing Chivalry and Wrath of Kali first. These are another couple great episodes. Do you want to give us a quick update of look, look, this is all
Good
this is all
slide.
you need to know about Chivalry right
This
here.
is what happened last episode. Trust me.
Yeah. Uh but first of all, before we get to Wrath of Kali, do you want to update us on what went down last episode?
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, because last time we only did one, and it was
Yep.
Reluctant Heroes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Mac had to wait keep ran into an old enemy who is
Hmm.
a posh asshole.
But a great, but really good one though.
A
A
really
really.
good, fun scene chewing villain, and Mac finally got his revenge and almost ruined another rando's life.
Hmm. Sure did. Yeah, excellent. We got a lot of comments and views off of that one. I like it when they have, but man, if they could just, I would have taken 4 or 5 episodes of him as opposed to 4 or 5 episodes of Collis. To be fair, but some of the recurring villains like Xavier St. Cloud are pretty dope.
Yeah,
Because he even comes back after he was killed in flashbacks, which is pretty cool. But and he's actually going to make an appearance this season too, so I'm kind of excited about that.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah. But so yeah, Wrath of Kali's pretty interesting one. We're gonna get to see a little brown face action going on. You'll see a couple of people that are in movies and TV shows that you see currently, like Deadwood and the most recent Star Trek reboot, J.J. Abrams. You're gonna see some people pop up in this, and these next two episodes are pretty Richie centric. This one and the next one. So for very, very vastly different reasons. Plus, we get a really cool Methos starts to become a mentor to Duncan more than he ever has been before. So that's pretty cool. And we get to see a chink in Macleod's armor. If you guys have been watching along and you start to see a pattern rising, Macleod has now become pretty much one of the main alphas in the immortal world. His swordsmanship and his, I guess, power rating, whatever you want to call it, of all the people that he's taken down, ancient immortals and otherwise, he's sort of becoming a little OP. So his challenges start to become uh, kind of his own undoing of himself. Things that he has either done in the past and he feels guilty of, or it's a situation where, like in Chivalry, we'll get into that when we get in the episode where he himself has something that's stopping him from doing what he needs to do against an enemy. So, but again, we'll get more into that when we get into the episode. And here is some art that you'll see from Dudicus. It'll be in the closing credits. We got a nice surprise for you tonight. But if you're interested in any artwork done, Tasha R. Brown 24 at Instagram.com or www.deviantart.com/Tasha R. Brown. And there's my copyright disclaimer. Been pretty good so far. Has not been USA Networks has not been giving me a hard time lately. So maybe they just given up. They're like, oh, this guy doesn't have any money. There's nothing we can do. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the episode. And full screen.
Look, you've never seen terracotta figures like these. I had to bribe half the Central Committee.
Made him fresh this morning,
You know the rules.
and so do I.
Payment in full before I ship a thing. And by the way,
You might be noticing, audience, that I have the captions on. That's because I
looking
have
forward, oh boy.
purchased for your viewing pleasure the YouTube Premium.
Laotian Buddha. Only 2 more like
What did you
in the
just
whole
call me?
world. I'm sure you can
I believe he bought that Buddha from a man
Yeah,
named
so-
Khan down in Arlen, Texas.
Good old Khan.
10,000 English pounds, 16,000 US dollars, 14,000 Deutschmarks. Give or take a fancy weekend at the beach.
But how many in clamshells? I gotta know.
Willem, I see you accept all major religions without prejudice.
And all the major currencies. I'm a
I
very
made this one out of paper mache.
Hmm.
I also believe that you deal in artifacts of, shall we say, extreme rarity.
Ooh, are you talking about the puzzle box that opens the gateway to hell?
The Lament configuration, I believe it's called.
Item. A bronze statue from Bengal, 1600 years old.
I recognize this guy's voice.
The Bengal Kali. Well, well. Drink.
Then you
I
have seen.
beg your pardon? What?
Is she whole? Is she undamaged?
Perfect. Last
Perfectly
time I
damaged.
saw it,
I had my nephew came over for a visit and
I'm
knocked it
afraid you're a
over
little late.
onto the floor.
University in the States.
You can
just
have what's
lost
left on the floor.
Now that is a great pity. You know that Kali is supremely sacred to the Turkic cult.
Is this the guy who does the voice of Count Dooku in the...
Those
cartoons?
died out long
Ooh,
ago.
good question.
He sounds just like him. Help, I'm being choked. I'm almost there.
Oh, Kali!
Kalima.
Oh boy.
Kalima! Yeah, if you have to research something on IMDb, I'll let you do it because I already have like 6 tabs open.
Yeah. Speaking of IMDb, I was looking up good old Philip Atkins, and fun fact, he is in an episode of The Raven.
Oh, God. Ow!
He's not the same character.
Oh, okay.
For 400 years, he's been a warrior,
What else has he been, Joe?
a lover,
God damn right.
a wanderer,
I'm so lost, help me.
constantly facing other immortals in combat to the death.
Like this fellow.
Takes his enemy's head,
And that guy. And an amusement park owner.
power.
And he destroyed the entire
Watcher.
internet server in 1995, all of Paris, France.
Record, but never interfere. We know the truth about
What
him.
is the truth, Joe?
In the end, there can be only one.
Well, no shit, Joe. We know that.
Duncan Macleod, the Highlander.
Because fuck Connor, I guess.
Yeah. Definite.
Does Connor ever show up again in the show?
He does not.
Oh, okay.
Does not. No. Good question. Good question. Foreign music.
It's a great caption, isn't it?
Foreign music. I mean, I guess technically that's true.
Oh, that's pretty rocka they have on display.
Secretly, I glue all these wine glasses to the
just to see a statue from India.
cart
Glue
as I
them to the
walk
tray so they
around.
wouldn't fall off.
I don't actually let anyone touch any of these.
Oh yeah, academics.
Look at Richie wearing a suit. This is so
Richie, why is
fancy.
your Delta shape all shiny?
Oh, right, yeah, me and the professors.
Is this the first time I've seen Richie in a suit?
Yeah, I think so.
Duncan.
Hi.
Well, I am glad you decided.
Vina
to listen.
Sood
Well, I
is
think
her
both
name.
them decided. Shandra Devane, this is Richie Ryan.
Oh wow. I'm sorry.
Richie Ryan, this is, or Tarasu, this is a dipshit I run with.
Well, I'll have to work on that. Come on. Let's have a look at her.
Who?
Yeah. It's the Kali. Beware her wrath.
It's kind of a late title drop, isn't it?
Bengal Kali.
A little bit. Yeah.
Isn't she beautiful?
Not exactly my type.
Insensitive fuck.
This was
Yeah.
supposed to be a
What's
mother
what's your
goddess.
type, Richie? Somebody else's
Takes on
wife?
many forms in Hindu mythology. She is the mother, but she's also the destroyer.
I believe the destroyer is Rakshata, but whatever. Don't take that as actual fact. I have no idea what I'm talking
Thanks to
about.
you.
All I gave you was a few contacts. It finally came through.
Dark Horse. One of your contacts actually turned me on to him.
He what?
He did what to you?
Shame that the guy's one cut above.
Turned me on.
I wasn't
Okay, I
exactly
think we need to
crazy
leave.
about Edward, but he swears
Molly
it's
Parker.
Yeah, sure.
Eagle-eyed viewers will recognize Molly Parker
real.
as
The point is,
one of the characters in the first 2 seasons of Deadwood.
she's worth it.
Nice.
I think this was one of her first acting roles.
There's no more cheese dip. Hello. Go into his ear. Oh.
Terrible boy, you know, when they do the good transitions, it really makes a terrible transition stand out.
So why are the soldiers playing bocce ball?
Your Highness.
Greetings, Colonel Ramsey.
Oh.
He's not a real king, Nigel. What a farce, bowing and scraping to these savages.
Oh, good, a racist
my
Karen
face
from the past.
falling off.
Everybody loves that.
How long must we be here?
Until my new liaison arrives. Not a damn thing I can do for Lord Clive until he does.
Why can't these people let us colonize them like Africa did?
And he is English. British, anyhow. Some sort of Scot.
Oh, called a Scot. Oh,
Dear God.
Not to cool you, Nigel.
They're almost bad as the Welsh.
My glands do not require stimulation.
Really?
my dry vagina says otherwise, Nigel.
Offie! Offie? Offie! Offie? What the devil is that new man?
He. Colonel Ramsey, I presume.
I'm a jackass. How are you?
Loud? What the devil are you doing got up in that?
I'm doing my best Lawrence of Arabia impression. How am I doing?
It's called cultural appropriation, Colonel. You'll learn all about it.
Bloody hell, man. While you work for me, you wear a proper uniform.
I wear what I like.
I will take Damascus myself.
I work with you, Ramsey, but I'm not your man. And who might you be?
My wife.
Not for much longer, she won't be.
Not for much longer.
Apparently, Macleod is to be posted at the palace. With
Jesus, Macleod, who's throwing so much dick at her so hard?
It's like, down, boy.
Losing an empire is hardly amusing, Mrs. Ramsey.
I thought we were gaining one.
That's not exactly the Indian point of view.
Somebody should really like tie up that tiger. That shouldn't be just walking around.
Yeah, that tiger free roaming is giving me anxiety.
You ever seen the movie Roar? We might have that situation on our hands.
Advisor to His Highness.
He's the one's going to help us with this tuggy nonsense.
Excuse me?
Nonsense.
Whoa.
Duncan MacLeod.
Duncan, what did you sign on for in this
Have you
episode, buddy?
encountered any of these mysterious tuggies?
Only the victims. But I've heard rumors that there are other killings in other provinces.
India is a land of rumors.
I thought that was a thing made up for
Sensible man, come here.
Temple of Doom. I didn't realize that was a real thing that existed.
Running around the bush.
How dare
chasing
you
shadows.
assume that
Really,
Temple of
Nigel,
Doom was
where's your
not
sense of
100%
adventure?
historically accurate?
I rather fancy the idea of going native.
I just assumed that the
Adventures
thing.
countryside.
Granted, I think they're called thuggies in that, but
Unless, of course, you think it's too dangerous.
Maybe that's just a
Nonsense.
pronunciation
It's all perfect.
issue.
it might be. Who knows?
No one would dare attack an officer of the crown, eh?
Especially not.
No one would dare.
Well, most of history would beg to differ, sir.
Yeah, he's obviously never
do
lost a
ride
war to
them.
a colony in the United States.
Alice, if you would,
Or the war against the French.
this afternoon.
So is that tiger still roaming around, or
Lieutenant.
MacLeod, Hobnobbing with the upper crust again?
I beg your pardon?
Agree that you just can't
Dude,
get
there's
rid
doing so many double entendres in this episode.
I want to introduce you to somebody. Come here, this is Richie Ryan and Chandra Devane. Chandra's responsible for bringing the
I can't believe Richie's just letting him call him Richie.
A lot of help.
Like, I'm an immortal now, Duncan. I've killed people. Quit calling
Can
me
you
your
introduce me as Mr. Ryans?
Call me Nighthawk.
in different ways.
Excuse me, are you saying that a statue brought you here?
Actually, it was a swift, smooth 747.
Ah, uh-huh.
Anyway, the important thing is the Kali statue is
God, Richie, can you go one episode without saying some stupid ass shit,
She
please?
already has. Right here. Being seen and studied.
Really? How do you study a god?
Carefully.
This is no ordinary statue.
Well, now are we talking about like Sydney Sweeney
Look at your
or
eyes.
what are we talking about here?
See how they look through you, right into your soul.
It's like the eyes follow you everywhere you go.
Right. Very weird.
It's like they're going to
So, by
ask
the
me if I want to upgrade my AT&T wireless service.
Interesting friend.
It almost made me forget I'm wearing a shit brown tie.
Devane, not a name you hear every day in Calcutta.
Is he going to strangle this lady too?
Oh, he's going to strangle a few people in this episode, my
Me,
friend.
nothing. For India.
If you think I'll repatriate the Kali, you're shaking the wrong tree. Try the official channels.
I have. They seem to regard it as nothing more than a property.
It's called trade, and it's perfectly legal.
It is sacrilege. You should know that. You are Indian.
You think I sold out on my Indian heritage? I want people to understand.
I mean,
the
not
culture.
like
That's
Mia
why I
Khalifa
brought
bad,
Kali
but I
here.
mean, pretty bad.
Precious days.
Oh, that's right, Mia
Ooh.
Khalifa. I saw the TikTok where you're talking shit about veterans.
I already have.
Oh no, he's using the scarf from JoJo Part 2. And he's using it in all the wrong ways.
Oh no.
You know, to have a murder tool that you keep on you, a scarf is a weird one to continuously have.
Yeah.
Here we have Ryan's trading for his cheerleading spirit squad.
Oh, come on. He's doing pretty good.
No, I mean, Richie, did you gain like 2 inches of forehead? It's weird to see his hair pulled back. I don't want it.
You get your white people sweat all over it.
He just swings and immediately hits Richie in the nuts.
Wow.
Ah, sorry, it's been a minute.
Damn. He's making you look like shit, Richie. I'm not going to lie, dude. I mean, it's an obvious stand-in stunt double, but still.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's really cool that we can't see his face.
And perhaps it is older than both of them.
You don't know?
My friend, modern India began over 3,000 years ago. We were invaded by the Persians, the French, the British. Empire after empire tried to destroy us, but we are still there.
Must be an amazing place.
It is.
You ever hear of the Kama Sutra, boy? We invented most of sex, too.
See it.
We're working on a sequel. We're calling it Sex 2.
I have a great-great-grandnephew. His name is Rashish. He's on a TV series that will become very popular one day called The Big Bang Theory.
Mac, you should see this guy with the quarter.
Bazinga, Macleod. Bazinga.
This man is incredible. His moves have moves.
Please, such excessive praise. I'm hardly worthy of that.
I like the humility.
Why has every, like,
Nah, I don't think so.
immortal sense this episode been, like, really intense?
Come on, Macleod. As Richie says, it's all in fun.
Macleod, you better dust this dude. I don't even remember this part.
He lost a foot in height.
Duncan, this is your dojo. You better show up, man.
I'd say he'd be embarrassed if he lost, but there's no one in here except them.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
on
my
one of
leg.
those- It's on one of those days where there's no customers. All right.
Why'd you hit me in the dick? Ah! Should there be music here?
You know what? I'm okay with there not being. Oh. Whoa. All right, Mac. Yeah, you ain't looking good here, man.
Really? In Japan, the movie's called Yashi Harai.
Is it really?
I mean, I don't know. I can't fact check you or nothing.
Huh. Get on the Google machine. Oh, wait, it
200
hasn't been
years of
invented yet.
occupation.
Shit.
And to think that all we managed to teach the British was how to drink tea.
And the British Empire wasn't a total waste of time. They brought one thing back with them.
Yes, as I intend to.
You know, MacLeod, considering the fact that you're Scottish and had been taken over by the British for many hundreds of years, you're being a little blasé about that shit.
Chandra is a friend.
And Kali is sacred. What purpose can she serve here?
To teach, enlighten people, help them understand.
The Europeans tried to understand us for centuries. So they stole a piece here, stole a piece there, and filled their museums.
You think getting the Kali back would make a difference?
This Kali is alive. She's a part of India herself. Macleod, you saw us during the British rule. If anyone can see us with Indian eyes, you can. You know what life was like under the British.
Remember when you kept doing all that cultural appropriation, MacLeod?
And you tanned for some reason?
Subdue this country. He can. Tuggies or no tuggies.
Please stop telling me about how much you tuggy, sir.
So dangerous.
Bad enough. They're a secret cult of assassins.
All right, I looked it up. He is not the voice of Count Dooku in the Star Wars
But they cut their hearts out.
animated.
Unfortunate.
Do they eat them?
Which is weird because he sounds a lot like him.
Don't be absurd.
Actually, they strangle them with a silken cord.
Death by silk.
Ma'am, your breasts are about to pop out of your shirt, ma'am.
Rubbish. Bunch of warg fanatics. We'll stamp them out in no time.
Man, you really like that cane you got there.
He's an arrogant man.
You've no idea.
Dude, she is throwing her cat at him so hard.
I seem to have a cramp in my leg.
Oh my god, I have a cramp somewhere too.
I have a Krampus in my pantsus. No, but seriously, MacLeod, why are you so tan? It's really weird. You're giving off real Trudeau vibes.
You're not an empire builder. What brought you
Trudeau.
to the mysterious
That's funny.
feast?
I came for the food.
Really? I would like to put a little spice in my life.
You're being a real creep, MacLeod. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I mean, yeah, the command. Jesus, what?
Go for the punch. Go for the kill.
India's hardly a boring country.
I wasn't referring to India.
Dude, her husband is 10 feet away, MacLeod.
MacLeod, if you could stop punching yourself. I can see you.
Your wife was just telling me about a keen interest in spice.
Really? Thought you hated curry.
I was almost there, husband.
And you had to remind me of my hatred of curry.
Well, it's more a hatred of brown people, really, and their culture.
What is it?
Maybe we should have brought some guards with us. Another dead Jedi here in India.
Becoming Sati. 'Tis an act of devotion. Her husband's dead. She's to join him on the fire.
Burned alive? My God, it's horrible.
No.
Life means nothing to these people. Nothing we can do for him, my dear. It's a fate.
Wow.
Can you stop standing there and insulting us, please? And
Fate is what you make it.
What are you doing, Macleod?
Excellent question. What are you doing?
Oh.
What the devil are you thinking of? He's going to be held to pay over this. I will not be held responsible for your actions.
I thought you would be.
Ouch.
Now that you've saved your little heathen girl, fire, what am I to tell the prince?
Whatever you like. And don't do that to me again.
By the way, would you like to smell your wife's pussy? It's all over my fingers still. Maybe you would.
So, hey, what's crack-a-lackin'?
So I see your husband just died.
You live around here often?
They treated you well.
Why have you done this to me?
I mean, for real, Macleod, why have you done this?
It was my choice. I was to die on his funeral bed. But you shamed me. In front of my people, my gods, my dead husband. How can I live up to this?
Macleod, you pulled a real fucky-wucky there. Maybe you should,
Whether I loved him or not is not important.
If you say that, you could never have been in love.
It was my duty. It is our way.
Vashti, if something's always done, it does not make it right.
I should have died. I wanted to die.
No, you wanted to live a sight in your eyes.
a soy in your eyes? What?
Yeah, you...
Like, I can't understand their accents, and the captions are not helping.
My life is over.
No, Vashti. Perhaps it's just...
Is that an AC thing on the back wall there?
Yeah. I wonder, yeah, in the 1800s or whenever this is supposed to... Well, it's got to be before 1778, right? Because he doesn't have the katana.
Yeah, and he still has his accent.
Their right, their destiny.
Well, to be fair, he had the accent for a while.
A long time.
That's true.
But their ghosts remain.
Buying art is not a crime.
No? Looting with guns or looting with money. What's the difference?
Well, one's violent, the other's more...
Cannot be separated. They are one.
A white-collar crime and, like, a hardcore felony.
Exactly.
The piece in the first place.
Not from Martin Macleod.
Look, that makes a difference.
It does if it was stolen.
Well, I dreamed about this.
You ever notice Macleod's always, like, in these moral dilemmas? He's always on, like, one side, and then he jumps to the other. You ever notice that?
He does do that a lot.
Hey, we'll send them all back.
That's not a bad idea. The point is, Kali was stolen.
And I have your stapler, and I'm not giving it back.
No.
And it may not be red, but it might be a swing
I know
line.
where he got it from. I'll check it out.
Do you know what time it is in London right now?
Huh.
Like
We know
4
what-
o'clock?
We know what year it is in this
Oh,
episode
yeah,
by
is,
the look at
Martin
that
Macleod,
fucking
please.
cell phone.
I have never seen a cell phone that looks like that.
I had a cell phone like that.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you. He's dead.
You can tell it's not a real call because she didn't pull the wire up, the antenna up. Because you had to pull the antenna up for it to really work good. They were basically just expensive walkie-talkies.
Shabash. Well done, as we say in India.
Must have been quite a world.
India has many worlds, Richie. From the borders of Sri Lanka up to the Himalayas. Anything you could imagine, India had it. India was it.
You ever notice Richie always finds some other pseudo-mentor besides Macleod and just, like, throws all of his fucking eggs in that basket?
Where we come from, because that is what
Does he?
pain.
Kinda, yeah.
Who's the last person? Someone else he did that with.
You come from somewhere.
Someone. Maybe I'm remembering it backwards. Maybe this is when it started happening.
Okay.
No immortal does.
Well, it's gonna get worse next
We are
episode.
children
I can
and
tell you that
heirs
right
of
now.
the time place that bore us.
So, Max got the Highlands. You've got India. I've got bowling alleys and fast food joints.
And there's nothing more noble than that, Richie.
And you will know it when it starts to die before you. and you will fight for it.
Richie,
as
you
I
have the blockbuster video, and one day there will never be another blockbuster video. They will all be gone.
And he will not be able to purchase or rent Castlevania Legacy of Darkness because you can
Never.
only get it there for some reason. And I'm still mad about it.
Shabash.
What is with this constantly?
I don't know. I don't know.
I will not speak until I'm all the way in.
I have some information. By the way, again, how is this place staying in business?
Speak to Mr. Vane.
Martin Millay was
I assume it's his money that he gets from teaching at the community college. It's all a weird robbing Peter to pay Paul
This is
situation.
a real. I think he's
And
got
what
like
if
a
I did?
Ponzi scheme going on.
We just don't see it.
Why? Because it is primitive, barbaric, or just plain unjustified.
I mean,
Well, glad I
illegal
knew what
comes to
else
mind,
to
but
judge.
I mean, we do run around chopping each other's heads
Was I
off. So
wrong?
I mean, I don't know.
Open the door into a flashback. You know you want to.
That's what I want.
Oh, it's in the carpet.
Oh,
Finally let my hair down. God, I need a shower so bad. It's so hot.
There's a full moon out
well,
tonight.
if this is before Japan, then he hasn't taken to
It's a
bathing all the time yet.
unusual
That's
thing
true.
in moonlight.
true.
I'm sorry. Did you say there's a full moon out tonight? But your pants are still up. Oh, I see what you mean.
Makes you forget yourself.
Your husband did, apparently. Isn't Ramsey expected back?
Are you really going to take the moral high ground
Not for
now,
once.
Duncan? You literally had your fingers inside of her
There's a church
yesterday.
right in the village.
Yeah, man. Come on. Like,
Wild
this is
dogs
too
have-
far.
God knows what they're doing. I can feel it in my blood.
Wow.
Perhaps you should join them.
Oh,
I have other duties.
I gotta get out of here.
Sure you do, with that little brown tot of yours.
oh, there's the
Excuse
racism.
me. She's a lemon square.
Her name is Vashti and nothing is happening.
Do you think I'm a fool?
You're making a good job of it. You want to wake the entire palace?
I don't care.
Apparently.
I hate all of it. The disease, the dirt, the whole filthy lot of them.
Of course you do. They eat strange foods, they have their own gods, and they don't have your high moral standards. Must be very nice knowing you're of a superior race.
At least I'm white.
Oh. Well,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to mute myself.
that was a pretty good line read.
It's like, oh God. Molly, the line was, how dare you?
Well, at least I'm white. Okay.
Get away. What I'll show you is the back of my hand.
I'm laughing because this episode came out in 1996 when I was married to my first wife, and after this, that every time we had an argument, I would say that line to her.
Uh-oh.
Down your necks.
I think not, Colonel.
Come here. You think you
I will not go over there. Oh, you said my name.
My God, Colonel.
I love how the band is still playing. They're just like, "Yep, this is a
Listen.
song I wrote about murder."
Listen, this sitar is hard to learn, so I can't stop practicing. I know I could stop that murder, but I ain't gonna.
stay here? I am an officer of the crown. I shall have you all flayed alive. Release me this instant.
At least he's gonna die to some groovy tunes. Please, stop zooming in. Throw it in the fire.
Perhaps you'll have a more auspicious birth in your next life.
Sick burn.
Sick burn.
That was a cool flashback that I wasn't there to see.
Yeah.
To die.
The nature of Melee's life determined his death. I was merely an instrument.
Stop hiding in
You know, I
philosophy,
used the
Camille.
same
You took
excuse
a
at my
mortal
court
life.
martial,
And
and
you
the
haven't?
judge
No,
did
not
not
when
buy
someone
it.
else's life was not.
The act was just, Macleod.
No, Camille, it was murder.
Millie robbed my people, ripped away their culture. He was worse than a murderer. He was destroying their souls. Look, Macleod, I came for your help. If you want to challenge me, do so. But don't judge me.
I'm also hitting up Taco Bell later. You want insies or no? It's not appropriate.
I don't get it, Mac. The guy seems so enlightened about life. I mean, when I talk to him, I feel like I'm talking to some kind of priest.
You were. He's just not the type that takes confession.
But now you're trying to tell me he's a murderer.
That's right.
Well, Richie, you may not realize this, but you
Malone
are
was
also a
dirtbag,
murderer.
Mac. You said so yourself.
In fact, Mac is also a murderer.
Camille
You
thought
have
he was.
literally murdered
thinks he lives
people.
under a different set
One
of
of them
rules
was a
than everybody else.
mentally
Rules that you
handicapped
have right
guy.
to kill.
Maybe they do.
Yeah.
They thought that in the 12th century. when
Oh God.
cut off
R.I.P.
somebody's head,
Mikey.
stealing a loaf of bread.
Sorry, Mikey. I'm sorry you had to die like that.
According to
I
what
don't
they
think I would have
believed
been
in,
able to
they were
not
right.
throw that in Richie's face every
All
time he
have the
pissed me
judgment
off.
of what is
I'd be
right
like,
and what is wrong.
hey,
Camille made a different call
did
than
Mikey
you.
go
Does that
see the
make him
King
evil?
of Trains or what?
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying, Mac. He is just trying to save his culture. To us, the Kali is just a piece of bronze, but to him, it's India. It's everything he loves.
Mac, he has a point, and that's a problem.
Something's wrong. They should have been back by now.
When are we going to address the fact that Mac
Holmes is a British officer. He doesn't
completely
get delayed.
violated all
Especially
kinds
not
of
for pleasure.
international law by
You
getting
don't like him, do you?
involved in saving that chick's
I
life?
know he's kind. The likes of him destroyed my country.
Like
Would it
it
have
was
been
Star Trek.
international law, or would it just have been
No, not only
what's
his.
start?
If
I believe it would just be an international
You get
incident.
one of theirs, they
Right.
can't 10 of yours. Are you certain there are no Tuggies in the area?
As
No
your
turkeys in the area?
We live in a barbarous and uncivilized
Who
land.
did these captions? I'm about to
I
shut 'em
assume they're
off.
machine done.
I'm going to shut them off. They're terrible. They're not helping. You people at home
That fucking tiger again.
Somehow I suspect
walking
that
around
your
all
presence
free
here
and shit.
is more welcome than mine.
There seems to be a lot of palm trees and evergreens in India.
Hmm. It almost looks like it might be British Columbia.
It displeases you that I've come.
No, it would
Oh,
displease me more if you had
no, I just like to make sure I go first, but
Da,
Oh,
da,
you were
da,
talking
da,
about-
da.
you were talking about something else. Oh,
They
my
must
little
have
brown
cut off your
suicide
people.
vixen.
No harder
Put
than
that
it
on a
is.
tombstone.
Are you not lonely?
At times.
But at
Why
least
did
I'm
you
white.
refuse the memsahib, Mrs. Ramsay?
I'm sorry you heard that.
What? I kind of zoned out there for a minute. What?
She said, "Are you not
She's
lonely?"
white,
And he said,
she's
"Sometimes, but
English.
at least I'm white."
She's like you.
No, she's not like me.
This is a strange episode.
This is straight, but it's a good one. It's a good
Yeah.
one. I do like it lends itself to
She's
the
not fine
lore of
with things,
Highlander.
Yeah.
Not like I have.
Adrian Paul putting on this extra bronzer, which, by the way, in the present day episodes, he's also very dark. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
Yeah, I did notice that it's not. It's.
You have chosen the right path, Vashti.
Now, I hear there's a lamp around here that grants me wishes or something. Wait, no, that's in Saudi Arabia. I'm in the wrong country. Hey, Macleod, you let your hair out. You look better that way. Now, I know there's a few leftover slices of pizza in the fridge, and since I don't care what the Duchess thinks, I don't think she'll mind.
Boy, curry is
Yes,
definitely a
Yes.
upsetting meal for my stomach. I wish I had some haggis. That's
God,
that's a better meal.
Listen, I know we're having a moment, but do you know where the bathroom is in this palace? This place is huge, and I still can't find it.
Yeah, I've got bad diarrhea from your people's food. I'm just saying.
Listen,
Life.
the the spices over here, I did not acclimate to them well, and
I blew out my O-ring the last time I took a shit. I'm
Jesus
just-
Christ.
Do you believe in immortality?
No.
Definitely not, as long as it applies to my head. Wait, what?
Incarnation is a beautiful soul.
Not the way you do, anyway.
Do you think you must live your life correctly in order to become pure?
Are you saying that you want to start an OnlyFans account?
I don't think that's what she was saying at all.
I'm not perfect.
Okay.
No one is.
Not in one lifetime.
I always like in these episodes where they have this character that doesn't know his secret, and they just make allusions to immortality, just random, like that, like it's random talk, and he's just like gives a knowing glance, like a real meta knowing glance, like, oh yeah, immortals, yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, the cramp is back.
For the viewers, I just want to remind everybody that less than 48 hours previous, he had his fingers inside another woman.
Certainly have many things now. You're one of them.
Now I'm going to show you why they call me the Prince of Persia. I don't think that works here.
Your mouth tastes really spicy. I'm not going to lie, but it's good. It's good. Keep going. Keep going. You're not the usual woman I go for. Do you mean a woman from India? No, I mean single.
Or blonde.
Yeah. Let's have TV sex underneath the covers.
Didn't one of these episodes they actually had thrusting in it?
Yeah.
That was so surprising. Morning. Want me to make pancakes? Huh? Where'd she go?
Oh.
Vashti, it is.
Oh.
It is not even dawn yet.
Wrong, Macleod. It's 2 p.m. You've been asleep all day.
I must go to the temple.
I will come with you.
No.
As opposed to
Unlike you did
inside of
last
her.
night.
Oh, we're sick. It's sad that we both had the same joke ready at the same time.
We have much to discuss.
What are you going to tell her your secret too? You know, you bang a chick randomly and you're just so willing to give up your secret. Yet poor Charlie had to die because you wouldn't give up your secret.
They've spent like, what, 2 hours tops together?
He's already ready to give. You can tell. He's dying to tell her. He is dying to tell her that shit.
No, I
God, you're such a piece of shit, Macleod. Oh, your mouth still tastes like curry, but it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. All right, now I gotta go brush my teeth now that she's gone. Oh, God. She better not come back and say she's pregnant. Because I can't.
Because that's going to be a whole other can of worms.
Well, he can't. The immortals are...
I know.
Yeah, okay.
What's happened?
Ow!
bloody land!
Ow! Please explain before you hit me a third time.
Your precious Indians murdered him. Buried him in the dirt. They strangled him like a dog.
You strangle dogs?
Take care of her.
Where are you going?
Elsewhere.
Stay here. Stay here.
At least
Stay!
What is the deal with your furniture, Macleod? I wonder what
box. My favorite.
PlayStation? Is it a PlayStation? Oh, it's
That's
the
not
Kali.
a PlayStation.
All right, well, that's fine. Well, they did have PlayStations in 1996, just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I was about to say. It's like, yeah, because that's the year the first Resident Evil game came out. I was like, no, it isn't.
Isn't it?
No, that's when it takes place. I think it came out like a year later.
Mother Goddess,
Are you sure? 'Cause I feel like I played. I had a PlayStation in '96, and I'm pretty sure I played Resident Evil on it.
You have come home.
Well, time to look it up and derail the episode.
That's all right. There's nothing important happening.
So much to you.
Then show it. Take the Kali and be on the next plane home. It's over.
Oh no, it was 96. Okay. Why did I think it came out later?
Well, to be fair, 96 was the year my son was born, so I tend to remember.
Oh, that's right, because Resident Evil 2 also takes place in 96, but it came out in 98. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, fair enough.
I know too much about Resident Evil. No!
I totally wasn't about to strangle her.
I was just saying goodbye. You want a kiss?
Leave in peace.
Because Chandra Devane is the worst kind of traitor. To Millet, that statue was just a trade. To her, it should have been a god. Kali has judged her, and her punishment is death.
All right, I was on your side for most of this, but now you seem evil.
Whatever Kali's laws are, she's not subject to them.
I am her law, for I am Kali's priest. That's why Vashti lost her life.
Oh, you had to bring that shit up? You really had to bring that shit up, dude?
Vashti, no! Leave her! Leave her!
Why'd you kick me in the face?
How many international incidents are you going to cause in this episode, Duncan? Jesus.
What duty requires? This is merely her mortal body. Her soul has already left.
What?
You did this?
Vashti came to me, Macleod Sahib. It was her wish.
Then it is my wish that you die.
Macleod, chill out.
Yeah, there are people like literally standing there, dude.
I understand you morally object to this, but this is what she wanted.
She loved me.
I know. This is because she loved you. She became a sati to atone for her actions. So don't hate yourself, Macleod Sahib. Allow us to fulfill her wishes and let her return to us.
You know, for being the bad guy of this episode, you're alarmingly reasonable.
Yeah. I think it's the British accent. No.
I'll burn her alive.
Yeah.
I'll be the hero. Macleod, if you could stop molesting the dead and just burn her, that'd be great.
Jesus. Wow. This has got to be like some kind of...
He catches feels way too easily.
way too easily.
Wait, why are you undressing her? That's gross. Oh, you're covering her head.
Reincarnation is a bit.
Oh.
I wish she'd burn faster, but the frame rate's too low.
Ugh.
In order to become pure, to move toward perfection.
I do want to do the right thing and stand here and watch her immolate, but God, the smell of curry is really strong, and burnt curry is even grosser.
It's like, oh,
Don't you cheapen her death.
it does smell like pork. Oh, that's gross.
He believed in me, Macleod. I am India. I am Kali.
You are not a god. You never were.
Who are you to tell me what I am?
I'm an immortal.
Oh, wow.
Like you. Now take the Kali and leave.
Not while the traitor lives.
Then there's one rule we both live
This is probably the most compelling villain they've had in a while.
Right?
Very well. Let our blades decide who is right.
All right, you literally have nothing. What are you pulling out?
Here it comes.
Where?
Oh, I'm gonna have to make, when we're done with this series, I'm gonna make a compilation video of all the ridiculous places and times that immortals have pulled swords out of their freaking prison wallet.
I like that he's like one of the few that actually keeps the sword from when he's from.
Right.
Or at least,
yeah. I mean, yeah, because technically he should have a claymore or some shit, right?
Or a broadsword of some. Into the planetarium. We're gonna make this star show interesting.
Oh God, I think we're in for some cheesy ass quickening in here. Yep. Oh, so who hit that
Hell yeah.
button? Oh, boy.
It's easier to hide the stunt double when we can't see him.
It is true. Adrian Hall was so good. He really had to carry a lot of the other actors.
Yeah.
Damn.
The white fog, it's back.
Well, I guess we know where he's getting reincarnated to. Oh, God, it tastes like curry.
Which is weird because we ate with him and we had Mongolian beef for dinner. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Maybe his soul was just a racist caricature.
McLeod, what are you doing? What are you doing, McLeod?
What would you do if I sang out of tune? No, I'm going to be real honest. This one's a real low budge. Oh, that's a neat visual, I guess.
Where can we do a cool quickening? How about we go to the planetarium? Really? You think that would be significant to the story? No, but my kids have a field trip, and I just really want to. All right, Bob. Fine.
Fine.
Every time.
I guess we overdid it with the World War I guy, so we gotta be weird other places.
All the people that were killed for this thing. I still don't feel good about him dying.
You're not supposed to.
There was a greatness about him, Mac.
We agree.
What he stood for, what he wanted for his people.
Richie, Khmer didn't speak for India, he spoke for himself. And a cult that died out over 100 years ago.
I know. But some of it still felt like the truth.
Some of it was. When you're immortal, you see kings and dynasties come and go. Sometimes it's hard to remember that you're not a god. Khmer thought that he was.
Which is weird because that plot point only came out at like the tail end of the episode.
The very end of the episode, yeah. It's kind of like the other times McLeod's had to knock his friends off. It's like they seem okay and reasonable until the very end, and then it's like, oh wait, no, that's too far. That's too far.
Yeah. It's almost like the writers wrote themselves into a corner. Anyway.
All right.
Of the universe.
Here we belong, fighting for survival. All right, so give me some while I'm setting up this next episode. Give me some thoughts of what you thought about that.
I really like the antagonist of that episode. I think he was a really fun, compelling character. Where I'm like, I understand why you're going to be the villain at the end, but it sucks that you're going to die at the end of this because I know how these episodes go.
Let me know right away if you can hear this or not.
Okay.
Okay.
I hear it.
All right, cool.
We're good. Normandy? Hang on, isn't this carrot? Isn't that the carriage that McLeod and the cocaine guy were on?
Yeah, maybe, but that was later. That was much later.
That's right. Give back our porno mags. God, I can't wait till shotguns are invented so I can deal with this problem.
Think you may reverse the Shakespeare.
That sounds like a robbery.
It sounds like a plot development. I better get involved. Are you trying to shoot that thing on the back of a horse? That's insane. Those things are smoothbore. You're going to hit something else in the woods before you ever hit that carriage. Hey, if you could bring it up above a canter, that'd be... Oh, no. Oh, they got him. Holy shit.
Stand down. You in the coach. I said stand down.
Hey, what's crack-a-lackin', guys?
I believe you, chosen the wrong traveler, gentlemen. I suggest you let this coach alone.
What is with your accent?
Good question.
I suggest you ride on, stranger.
I suggest you get a new pair of boots, stranger. Wait, there was no way they were going to shoot it. What do you mean you shot him? Those are smoothbore. Those are black powder pistols. That way I have one shot, and you already shot them both.
It's not a smatty, dear gentlemen.
Jim Cotta.
God, Jim Cotta's such a good movie.
Hey, you the coach, anytime you'd like to join me.
No, I don't want to.
You're good.
That would
You're
be
doing fine.
appropriate.
Hey, is this at all like how you let Charlie get his ass kicked by the two goons in the samurai episode, Cloud?
Why do I bother? Hey, you! You carry a sword, why don't you use it?
Hi, have you been helped? Abroad.
I could use it now. But then I could not do this.
Well, the upside of all these episodes, Macleod is really getting some.
Yeah. Macleod is slaying ass in these episodes. That's your James Bond right there.
He is Duncan Macleod.
Oh, is he?
The Highlander.
Oh.
He owes me $5.
Born in 1592 in the Highlands of Scotland.
Is he still alive?
Still alive.
Oh, he is. Okay.
He is immortal.
Okay.
For 400 years, he's been a warrior.
A warrior. Was he also a lover?
A lover.
Oh, okay. Did he have to wander around a lot? Or
a wanderer?
Oh, he did.
God,
Okay.
I'm so lost.
Constantly facing other immortals in combat.
What does the winner get, Joe?
The winner takes his enemy's head. And with it, his power.
And what do you do, Joe?
I am a watcher.
Oh.
Part of a secret society of men and women who observe.
Help me!
But never interfere.
Except when we do.
We know the
I wish this camcorder had more than 2 hours of battery life.
In the end, there can be only one. May it be Duncan Macleod, the Highlander.
Because Octavius is already dead.
Octavius? Who's Octavius?
I may have said the wrong. Marcus.
Oh, Marcus. Okay.
Marcus Octavius.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough.
Wait, no, he hasn't died yet. He dies in the future.
Right.
If he's even canon.
That's the one from the anime, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Kaboom! Whoa! Duncan, you killed a homeless man in that alley.
Are you still working on this fucking house, Duncan?
Well, at least that door looks finished.
I gotta admit, when you first bought this thing, I thought you were going a little bit crazy. Maybe going through one of those midlife crises. You know what I'm saying? Come to think of it, do immortals have midlife crises?
Well, only if they live long enough.
I hope when I'm 400 years old, I buy an old Harley or a Corvette or something like that. Actually, I wonder if they're gonna have.
Is this house ever going to get finished?
What do you think it's gonna be like in 400 years?
I have no idea.
You know, whenever I get bummed out about.
Some guy's going to build a tower in the middle of New York. It's going to have weird crab robots. It's going to be strange.
Well, as long as my clansman Connor doesn't make some big old orbital shield around the Earth.
That's only... Okay, hang on. This is 96?
Yeah.
This is 96. So that's only... Let's see here. 18 years away.
Oh, God.
The fastest way to travel is by horse.
Was it really? So it's
Just
already
remember,
happened?
the future is now. 2024, baby.
No, I'll do that.
It's okay, I got it.
No, really.
Hey, at least the...
Mac, I know
That's a lot of glass on this house.
You don't trust me.
No, I trust you with my life.
Oh, sure, but just not to hang a door.
Yes.
I didn't say that.
Ooh.
Not in so many words.
Well, not in so many words, but
Don't start with me. You know, one of these days I'm going to be better than you at something.
well, you already are.
crashing your motorcycle.
Yeah. See? I actually got to get going. I got to have dinner with my old foster mother and her family.
And I also need to put on more pairs of jean clothing.
Oh, and by the way, Mac.
It's got my jeans and jean jacket.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Sure you will.
I'll see you later.
You really like the outfit?
Okay.
Kristen Agency.
Interesting.
The worst.
Is that like
Bond girl?
Yeah. Is that like Joey Nevada or
Christmas Jones.
Oh, don't worry. I hear Christmas comes twice this year.
Is that a line in that movie? If not, it should have been.
I think, or it was close, something like that.
You are a Dior among deadheads.
Thanks, Richie. I get the picture.
So is this model girlfriend going to get killed too?
Is this the same chick that he keeps?
Oh my
running
God,
into?
is it?
The medium ugly chick that tried to say he was the kid's dad?
Hello.
Well, hello there.
You're not Macleod.
Where's your sword at? Richie, you are being creepy as fuck, man.
Richie, Ryan. Maria, I'll come by your 11 o'clock appointment.
Hello. Hi.
Come on in, both of you.
Oh, we're a little early.
All right, they can wait.
We could go into the meeting now, or what?
Dude, she is not going to be indie. She's like 2 inches taller than Richie.
I can grow it out.
Why are all of your headshots blurry?
Do you justice? There's a certain look, a quality, a glow.
And you,
Not many have it.
you taste better while you're sleeping. Wait, what?
Whoa.
All right. Well, this is what's called a casting couch. So
I was gonna say this is giving off the vibe of a softcore porno.
How did Highlander switch to silk stockings all of a sudden? What's happening right now?
I don't know, but
When I see potential,
let's see where this goes.
young people need a mentor, guiding hand.
Well, you can tell she's evil because she's wearing white past Labor Day.
Always a dead giveaway.
I think we're gonna have a great future together.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, what?
Amy, drop a contract. Take Maria down to Lillian, see what she can do with her hair.
I can't believe this is
Oh, that was rough.
Richie, please stop checking her out.
Dude,
you have a girl. Go for the kill. Go for the kill. You know you want to.
I meant what I said, Richie. I know when I see promise.
Whoa.
I think we have an awful lot to explore.
Do we now?
Whenever you want.
White.
Off-white. Egg white. Richie? Methos?
Billy? Chief? Macleod? Oh, it's you. Yeah, my girlfriend kicked me out of my apartment for smoking too much meth. Can I wreck here? Methos, what have you been up to?
Asparagus.
It's a lot quieter since you left.
It's kind of the new guy who took over from what was his name? Jacques. He's real boring.
Yeah, it's good to keep busy.
Jacques was the coolest.
5,000-year-old man to me.
Jacques was cool.
Kristen's in town.
Who?
Opened a new branch of her agency.
So?
So I thought you should know.
Well, now I know. Hey, look, it's done. Over. History.
You say so?
Anyway, is that a new countertop, Macleod?
Yeah, he changes it every few episodes.
Lucky you get over things.
Also, I don't think I've ever noticed the chairs that are around it. Those are some weird ass chairs. Ugh.
Bad transition.
Sorry, I fell asleep in the bathtub. Where am I?
Clothes were right there.
The servants took them.
To clean?
I was just about to say to burn.
What am I to wear? I have no others.
You said you were going anywhere.
I'll go where I like.
This is far more appropriate attire for a gentleman, don't you think?
And them over and leave.
But I want to see your pecker.
I don't think I won't.
Oh, I'm hoping you will.
Dude, she is really running rings around you.
Are we
Okay.
sure that this isn't a porno?
This really seems like a porno episode.
There's no shame.
No. None whatsoever.
I gotta admit, man, I kind of like her.
She's fun. Oh, I think it's a
Whoa!
ball.
Dude.
You got any towels? It's cold in here.
My. I do think I can work with you.
I'll give you something to work with.
But with what?
Are these not preferable to the muddy rags you were wearing?
Those muddy rags have seen me through many the hard days and night.
That much is obvious. Tell me, do you not prefer the feel of silk and lace?
Well, no, the silk is nice, but why'd you give me a corset?
Yes.
But what's with the plug that you put in my arse? What's that?
Don't worry about it. It's
Oh,
an accent or something. Helps keep posture. Or shut up.
To learn.
All right, Dudicus, I'm getting a cup of coffee. You're in charge.
All right.
There.
Please quit tugging down there.
That should feel better.
Help! I'm trapped in the milk. Don't drink me.
Richie Ryan.
So Dos Equis, Macleod, never figured for you for that.
Maybe he hasn't got out of bed yet.
I feel like you're being coy, but I don't know where this is going. Oh, dear God. This is porno. It just straight up is.
Anything's possible. You just have to want it bad enough.
I want you.
This is a good time to ask. Do immortals get STDs? Do they heal from STDs? Food for thought.
That's because there's nobody like me. Definitely. Nobody like you.
Yeah.
No time to be sarcastic, Richie. You're almost succeeded.
You make me so beautiful.
This is the most interesting girlfriend you've had so far. Did you just kiss her eyeball?
Do you want to do this again? Yes, I do. Then a kiss. We'll do this again.
Man, there's so much plot happening right now. Can't look away. Hey, it's a cell phone from the last episode. It's made its return.
You're up front. Yeah, 10 minutes. Well, don't leave. I thought we'd have breakfast in bed. We'll have dinner tonight instead, okay?
Silk stockings.
Oh, Richie, plenty of time to be together. First, I have to prep for your shoot.
How do you feel about pegging, Richie? What?
I understand you're friends with Macleod. Is there any chance we could kind of make this a threesome? Or
This is the only time we've made that joke where I'm convinced that's going to happen.
Maria's mom was really good to me. Took me in for a long time.
I mean, bring Maria into it. Really, I mean,
Getting this
And get
job,
Maurice while we're at it.
oh God, Maurice! Oh no!
You know what? Maybe you're too frisky for me. Ma'am, where are your pants? Mwah. Stop kissing.
Gross.
Richie, why are you parked on the wrong side of the road? Uh-oh. Gotta get out of here.
Miss Kristen, should I stop this guy?
Johan. He's an old friend.
Johan? Really?
It's Johann Liebert. He's come back from the dead. He's going to kill us all. Ah, there's a flashback in the car.
Taste. Now, what do you think of this one? Well,
Tastes good.
is it a burgundy or a claret?
It's a claret.
Good. And this?
Oh, I don't care.
What was that?
There's knowing about wine or silk give me a stouter heart or stronger sword arm.
No, but it may make you into a gentleman.
Oh, thank you. The gentleman I've known, I cared not to imitate.
Then if you choose to remain Duncan MacLeod, the Highland barbarian for the rest of your life, so be it.
Duncan MacLeod is
Well, by
who I
technical
am.
standards, yes, he is a barbarian just because he's not from Rome, but I guess that's splitting hairs at this point.
All this, the wine, the clothes, 'tis all appearance, it has no meaning to it.
And me? Is there no meaning to me?
Isn't this what you're wearing when you meet
I thought you enjoyed it here.
God damn it, I always forget his name. The leader of the Who.
Oh, Fitzcairn.
Fitzcairn, yes, yes.
You know, one of these days I'll brush up again on the timeline of stuff. I mean, to be fair, this season is like the first season they really go hard on the dates. They like lock themselves into the story. The first couple seasons, first few seasons, exactly. Yeah.
Did they just tell this actress, yeah, you're going to kiss everybody this episode? This adaptation of Jane Eyre is way hornier than I remember it being.
What is this?
I had it made specially. Tell me, do I look like a Highland lass?
Not really. The last Highland lass I remember dropped off a fucking cliff.
Oh, too soon. Too
You
soon.
really think so? When we first met, I
What was
thought
that,
I was going to remake
10
you in
episodes
mine.
ago?
Instead, you've remade me in yours.
Kristen, that is not the answer.
Stage 5
You've
clinger.
not heard the best part. I've employed Louis Spartan to do your portrait. My
Whomst?
tailors have found the perfect fabric. It's come all the way from the Highlands.
I don't know, McLeod. That undershirt, like that cape is pretty sick, but I don't know. It doesn't go well with the rest of your outfit.
Very well. I will sit for the portrait, but after that...
You shall not leave me, Duncan MacLeod.
Whoa.
What are you, a vampire? A succubus?
I think we're going to get a transition. So they had collagen in the... okay. Well, interesting.
Stop touching my clothes! That's why we broke up.
Dude, she is throwing her cat at him, and Richie just got done beating it up.
He's my friend.
I'm the only one who's allowed to hit it. No, not like that.
He wants me. I want him.
I want you.
It feels like, don't you?
To want me. I want you to want me.
That truck stopped back there because they realized they're filming.
Is that what you do with all your lovers when you're through with them? Johan?
My name is Greg.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep calling me Johan. What the
hell?
What just
I
happened?
was born 400 years ago.
Okay, this is Wes from the future, and we had to go back and actually purchase this episode because the playlist that we had for free off of YouTube was only 20 minutes long, and this is the part where we ran into that because we did not look at it before we started playing it. I blame myself, and I blame Dudicus. So,
Well, in our defense, every single episode until now has been the entire full episode. And that's like 76 episodes of not having this problem.
Damn, we've been doing this a long time. Jesus. Almost like forever. See what I did there? All right, cool. Well, I'm going to hit play. Yeah, I hope you took your bathroom break. But for you, this happened in real time, audience. So whatever. Is that working?
Round one to Kristen.
Yep.
All right.
I should probably get this car I've had for 70 years serviced.
This is pretty cool. Still no customers in there, huh, Duncan?
Duncan, I think you need to let this place go, I think.
I like how like his dojo either has a shit ton of people or it's just him.
Yeah. Mind if I work out, or do I need to get a membership, or...
Katana's a lovely piece of art. May I? I washed my hands this morning.
You know, when I was young and I first saw this episode, it seemed really silly to me. But as I've gotten older, this makes so much more sense.
Not funny, Methos.
Not meant to be. Only are you naive, now you are weaponless. How have you lived this long? Do you know how many mortals she's killed? Do you want a list?
All right, you made your point.
Have I? One day she is going to kill you.
She's tried already.
You're better with a blade than her, yes. You are stronger than her, yes. But if you keep letting her
It's
walk
weird to have
away, one day
Mac on this side of this conversation.
your head, yes.
Because usually it's Mac being shitty to Richie. Ouch.
You want to play?
Great, you knocked me on my bum because I make a bad joke. Very macho. But you keep letting her walk away without even taking a shot. That is very suicidal.
You know what she was to me.
Yes, and I know what she is. A killer. You treat her like one.
Nice transition.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad.
Are you not yet finished, Louise?
It's weird that you made him look like Christopher Lambert, though.
You're not completely happy with the light.
Perhaps. I believe you have captured the subject beautifully.
How long do I have to stand here? My nose itches.
I've got to pee and take a shite as well. So yeah, my you know what? We'll talk more about it at the end of the episode. But like I said, as I've gotten older, I started to realize, because when I first watched, I'm like, why would Methos? This is a dumb way to make a point. And as I've gotten older, and I've had soldiers of my own that I've had to teach. Not saying that I pulled a sword on them or anything like that, but sometimes when it's matters of life and death, you have to do something.
She's correct.
Gotta be firm.
Yeah, to make a point.
Her palate is fucking disgusting. Bob Ross would be upset with her.
She's right. You have made me look sad.
It's your eyes.
Maybe you should just put a happy little tree in the background there.
More than she thinks.
A little bit of happy trees.
No, you want to pull out your 2-inch fan brush and you want to, just tap it. Just tap it.
Why can we
Just
not
tap
speak
it a little
about
bit.
it? It's in your eyes. It's in my eyes. It's been that way for months.
Because you're not free. You're with a lady.
She does not own me. When the painting is done, I will be on my way.
Well, that's what you said about the last two things. Also, get your sword out of there. You're getting it dirty.
I would.
Do you not love her?
Not really.
I mean, I kind of jump from chick to chick, to be honest. I'll be with you for a little bit, but I'll get bored.
And besides, you're the closest I've come to blonde yet, so,
I mean, one day I'm going to meet this French woman, and she's going to keep me locked down for about 12 years, but...
I had Armand make something special for tonight. Look, the first rabbit of spring. Lord Albrecht sent it. Try.
First rabbit of spring.
You're not hungry.
Kristen, Kristen, you've been very special to me. You've given me so much, much more than I can ever repay.
Especially the butt plug that you put in me.
I was upset about it at first, but I've kind of gotten used to it.
I'm waiting it right now. That's why I can't eat the rabbit.
I don't know how to get it out.
That painter, isn't it?
It is.
No, it's not the painter.
It's your maid.
It is not something that we sought out. It just simply happened.
It simply happens.
You know what?
Harlot obviously
I'm
planned
really
the whole
having a
thing.
hard
There
time
was no plan.
defending you here, Mac.
Can you not see how she has manipulated you, my love? You're too young to know how women can be.
I'm not too young to know I love her.
Cannot love her. Cannot.
I let you put it in
told
my
me
butt,
love. You told
Macleod.
me I brought you pleasure. I can bring you fun.
I care for you a great deal, but I do not love you. Can we not be friends?
Friends?
Ew. Mac.
My
Mac.
friend. You asked me to be your friend.
No, buddy. No.
You've seen how upset she is. That ain't happening.
You were nothing when you came to me. Nothing. I made you.
And I'll unmake you.
I decide when you leave, not some stupid little sow with a paintbrush.
I'm going to live with my mother in Detroit. Oh my God!
What are you doing?
Taking what is mine. Go on, kill me. You might as well. I have nothing left to live for.
Oh my God, dude.
Go on.
Um.
Do it.
This is like so many of my exes.
Oh,
Including the sword. And the butt plug.
Oh no!
Wait, what? That's just that's a secret between us, YouTube.
You, me, and everyone watching. It's a secret. Slash
Not the
canvas.
Not the painting. No!
All right, this is happening. Methos, you need to wash that sweater. It smells so bad.
Oh, using fabric.
Isn't that Macleod's sweater?
It could be.
Hey, Methos, you finally got kind of okay at this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You guys come along, new moves.
Hey, can you stop bending my blade?
Well, then get with it before Kristen kills you and your friend.
So, Richie or Hot Lady? Richie!
This is not for real.
Also, who are you? Does Richie know who that is?
Madam Pearson.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Yes. Someone here speaks very highly of you.
Oh, well, nice to meet you, and thanks very much, Mac. Speaking of which, I forgot.
Hey, why does he have your sword?
Unbelievable. Her name's
Kristen.
You know? How do you know?
Well,
Mac?
you know how we have this immortal and teacher relationship. Now we are Eskimo brothers.
We're brothers in more ways than one.
You're wrong,
Richie.
Mac. It's not like that. She's a very special woman. She's beautiful. She's smart. She's generous.
She's an actress that I haven't burned yet.
End up trying to kill you. No way, Mac. Not me.
You know,
This thing between us, Mac.
I think I mentioned this before, but the whole Richie not listening to Macleod's advice really starts to get on my nerves.
Yeah, I can see that.
This one is the most Mac has ever had a point. And Richie not listen.
That's what I'm trying to say. You've been there. You've done that. This is all new to me. You guys didn't work out for each other. That was 300 years ago. Maybe you just
Not a bad point.
Who's right for you?
I don't know.
However, I don't know how long chicks stay crazy as immortals, so who knows?
Probably the same amount of time that they stay as regular mortals. For fucking ever. Forever.
Well, Richie.
You know, sometimes you know.
Hey, Richie, remember when you fell for that lady who lied to you and said that it was your baby? That was a more wholesome relationship than this.
Richie, remember that time that you fell in love with that one immortal that pretended like she just turned immortal, but she wasn't really immortal, and you slept with her, and then she tried to take my head?
And then we let her live for some reason, even though she was clearly evil.
We should just
Clearly.
give him the room and let him make his own mistakes.
Even if it gets him killed?
Yeah, why not? I don't know him. I have no attachment to that guy. Fuck him.
Great, Mario. Give it the good stuff magic, darling. Make her look like a Christian girl. Sweetheart, come on, make the little boys cry.
What?
Hey, Richie, remember that time that you fell in love with that chick that murdered her husband and she was running away, and then you wound up killing one of my not exactly friends, but not exactly enemies for no reason at all?
Yeah. Richie, you have a weird track record with women. Let's just say that.
I mean, I have like 5 more examples I could just throw out.
Richie, the list is long.
Wait a moment. Long time ago.
And it's not just the women, Richie. You're pretty gullible. Remember that time that one guy said he was your dad and he wasn't your dad? we had to get involved in the Canadian mob. Remember that?
Pleasure to see you.
You know, for a fashion show, there seems to be a lot of fashionable faux pas going on right now.
Yeah.
I need to talk to you.
A lot of things in my life, but this isn't one of them. You have to.
If she,
you're not my father. No, I'm.
Oh, he did not just do that. You're not my real dad bullshit.
You don't have a dad. None of us have dads. Stop throwing this back at me.
She did it to me. She's disturbed. You'd see that if you.
I can hear you.
Dude, she's like 5 feet away, Mac.
You know, I think this is where she wants me and not you.
Then you're a fool, aren't you?
Oh, yeah?
Okay. You're on your own.
Have I made a terrible mistake? But it was for my love of pussy, so I'll let it slide.
Even though she's 2 inches taller, she's standing in a way with her legs kind of splayed out to the side, so she's the same height as him to make him feel better.
Well, that happens.
Now, do I put on primer before I put on the paint, or yeah, fuck it, we'll figure this out as we go.
You think so?
Yeah. You do your best. Teach them what you know. Try and show them the right path, and then they.
Methos, why are you helping me paint this house? I mean, I appreciate the help, but why?
Try to warn. What else could I do?
Well, you could tell him the rest of it.
I told you this is the era in which Methos becomes like his the Yoda to
Louise!
Macleod.
Oh no, Louise! Oh sweet Jesus, no!
She definitely drowned on her own. I had nothing to do with it.
I don't know how she drowned on her back floating, but hey, whatever. I'm no scientist.
Don't look at that stab wound that's in her chest either that I clearly did.
Maybe you should go kill her and prevent the plot of this episode from happening.
Louise is dead.
Oh,
She was swimming with all her clothes on and she somehow drowned.
What are you saying?
You hated me so much you had to kill her.
Duncan, how could you think that?
Easily. You tried to kill me for like no reason.
I could never really
Well.
love you or her. I love you. How could you think me such a monster?
You swear you did not kill her.
If you really
Yes?
such a terrible thing, Duncan. And you really, really loved her. Go ahead, strike.
Strike me down, but I will come back more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Phidias wished he had a great rack like that.
The only thing I lack, Skywalker, is an excellent set of tits.
That's really creepy in that voice. I'm not gonna lie.
Then let her walk away now. Wait, what exactly are you waiting for?
The 30-minute mark.
Because you know what kind of woman she is. She'd been a man, she'd have been dead 350 years ago.
Maybe you don't remember that little Egyptian number whose head I took a couple years ago.
A couple of medieval songwriters come up with the idea of chivalry one rainy day.
This isn't about chivalry.
And you embrace
And she killed fewer people, too.
a code of honor that was trendy when you were a kid.
Would you rather that I had no code of honor at all?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
You put that first.
Do you think it's easy killing a woman that you've held in your arms, a woman that you've made love to?
You literally did that to the Egyptian woman.
You literally did this like 2 seasons ago. And you had less of a problem with it. And she was less of a monster. Again, she killed fewer people.
Jesus. Boy, the writers. I want to be in the writers' room, but they were like, yeah, you think anybody will remember from that episode, Pharaoh's daughter?
Oh, right. Richie's other girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or friend?
I knew you had it in you.
I guess
Well, they
friend.
said if it all works out, they'll send me on a tour, feature me in their TV ads. Richie, it's a $500,000 deal.
$500,000 in 90s money. Jesus, you'll be fucking made for life.
Go, girl.
Yeah.
Richie, that was the case thing you could have possibly said.
Yeah, you go, girl. At least, well,
Gene's company
hopefully
won't work with Kristen.
she's setting her off to go meet this guy named Epstein.
Well, Maria,
No.
you did sign an exclusive contract. She has to release you or you can't take the job. You want me to talk to her?
Would you?
And by talk to her, I mean tongue punch in the back of her throat.
Thanks, Richie.
You want me to what? Release Maria from her contract. She has
Please?
for the tailor agency. It comes with a free trip to Martinique. I figured since you don't have any work for her right now, that
Look, I wouldn't mind, but
exactly. This could mean an awful lot to her, Kristen. I mean, I'm sure you guys could work something out. Split the commission.
Maria is a Christian girl, Richie.
So
she's gonna have to turn them down.
Kristen, we're talking about $500,000. You've got 100 other girls and 1,000 more lined up outside.
She has a contract.
So, give her a break. For me?
Take control, Richie.
I like how Richie is like really thinking he's more suave than he really is in this episode.
You want her to blow the chance.
Which is weird because in other episodes, I feel like he is more suave than
I'm
this.
trying to run a business here. If you pay a little attention, maybe you'll...
Granted, I couldn't name one of those episodes, but
I only
Larry would have sold this deal by now. I'm just saying.
What do you mean?
Larry would have somehow gotten her pregnant and taken over the company.
Even though immortals can't have children. Larry would have.
Who is Larry? And why is he so powerful?
Let's go have dinner. No, I'm not hungry. Thanks.
Not even for me.
Kristen, please, some other time.
You are sleeping with that little bitch, aren't you?
Whoa, she went straight to crazy. Look at those arms. Look at those freaking arms, dude.
Wow. Wow, Kristen, you've been working out.
Oh, shit. Oh,
why'd you stab me in the... Actually, I'm not sure where you stabbed me. You stabbed high, but I think you hit me in the ass. Yay, a dummy! And cut to commercial.
She went nuts. She would have killed me.
Round 2 to Kristen. You dump her and then you turn your back on her? Talk about the blind leading the visually challenged.
Thank you.
Methos, where have you been to learn all these sick burns?
No, I think she's coming after somebody that you care about.
Methos, you've been in this episode for 5 minutes and somehow you're the best character.
Yeah, he really does become the best character in the latter half of the series. Oh, fuck, man.
I'm going to go back to Kristen's place. Maybe we can patch things up. Richie, get back here, you moron.
The only thing better is if Macleod would have came back at Methos with, at least I'm white.
Not really relevant, Methos.
I have a lot of faith in you.
I know, and I appreciate it.
You know, Maria, when I sign a new girl, I put a lot on the line. My reputation.
I spent a grand total of $12 on your contract.
And I count on that loyalty being returned.
Richie told you about Martinique?
Oh, yes, he did. I wish you'd had more faith in me.
Right before I stabbed him and he jumped out the window so I wouldn't take his head. But that's neither here nor there.
I see great potential of you being in the bottom of this pool, drowned to death.
Harry, all of a sudden I can hardly keep my eyes open.
It's probably because of the roofanol I put in your drink.
It's weird. I didn't even roofie you, and you're so tired.
Much easier.
Makes what easier?
Drowning.
I was kidding. I drown all my victims, except they're immortal.
This suddenly makes the Pharaoh's daughter really be looked at in a different light.
I mean, she was still wrong, but again, she killed. Who knew murder could be so easy? Just put a roofie in the champagne, drop him in the pool. Yeah, but that's your pool. You're going to have to clean that out later.
Well. I mean, we don't know for sure that's her pool. She might be renting this place from Epstein or something.
Kristen?
I wasn't drowning people in a pool.
I definitely didn't stab Richie and make him jump out the window.
He jumped so far out that
He
window.
did.
Where's Maria?
How should I know?
Where's Maria?
I don't know. I would never hurt her. Okay, I was angry when I attacked Richie, but I was hurt. I would never hurt him or you.
I don't have a pattern of getting upset with the men I make out with and then drowning their lovers.
I have always loved you.
Methos watches on.
You're taking that watcher job really seriously.
Think of me such a monster.
Because you are.
Wow.
I
The
was angry when I
realization.
attacked you before. I was hurt. I could never really hurt you or her.
I flashed back to a body I didn't see.
Forget her!
She's having a Montclair moment.
There is no way she is not dead.
Come on. Breathe. Come on.
Dude, stop it.
We didn't even
Stop
try
it.
CPR. She just woke up. She's not wearing a bra. This really is a fucking porno.
Methos, you are being creepy as fuck right now, dude. What are you doing? She doesn't need all that shit.
So you want to see a movie later?
By the way, I'm
Methos, this is
5,000
not a good time to pick up chicks.
I'm 5,000 years old, just FYI.
I have so much experience in building model train sets and not much else.
I know you're friends with Richie. Did he tell you about his friend that liked trains?
Know that when I was 20 years old, I found I was the most woman on the face of the continent.
Stood up with a
Sorry. R.I.P. Mikey.
Am I? Show me. Prove it to me.
I wouldn't prove anything, Kristen.
Here
Has anyone
comes.
told you that
here
you're a
comes-
cone?
Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Nice jiggle physics.
Yeah.
Nice job, cameraman. Doing
Cameron
the Lord's work.
understood his assignment.
So how old are you compared to me? Do it! Please. You know that she's evil.
Just Macleod, just pretend she's Egyptian. Would that help? You racist piece of shit.
Hey, isn't this the place where I also let another incredibly evil, insane lady in season 1 live?
You're gonna like this part.
Is it going to be Richie?
No.
Is it Methos?
Pick it up.
Who the hell are you?
A man who was born long before the age of chivalry.
Goodbye, Kristen. Methos don't play that shit. Amateur hour's over.
So what kind of sword does Methos have? I wasn't paying attention.
I think he's got a broadsword, I think.
Oh, okay. Wait, I don't get a quickening? What the hell? Well, I haven't done this in a while, so I don't remember quite how bad this is. I don't think it's as bad as I remember. I hope I don't blow up the entire... Oh, God! Help, it hurts everywhere! Every atom of my being is on fire!
I wish we're gonna make a decision here. Which one?
Plus, I'm getting weird flashbacks of her memories of you and Richie.
Oh, God!
You wore a butt
Oh, God, I
plug,
know
McLeod.
everything! It's awful!
You had a butt plug in you, McLeod?
I have a blood plug in me! Ah!
She has the same one?
Ew. Ew.
So, tell me, Mac, are you always going to be right?
Yeah.
I was right, but I wasn't all the way right, like Methos was, and that makes me feel bad.
Plenty of time.
If I stay alive long enough.
Yeah, about that.
Hi, guys, how you doing?
I feel great.
I just got a really awesome quickening. Also, strangely, they gave me all of her money.
I don't know why. Like, I had no involvement with her in what... Anyway.
Oh, Richie, plus I hooked up with your childhood friend Maria after I saved her life.
Brought steaks. Or beer.
There's not your chance again. You wouldn't kill it, would you?
No, he brought Perrier. They finally brought Perrier back into the show. Why is there a can of Chef Boyardee in the fridge? There's no way Mac eats Chef Boyardee.
I think it's probably when he has Richie over.
Did you know Mencius?
Who's it?
Student of Confucius, yeah.
I dislike death, but there are things that I dislike more than death.
Like taxes.
Therefore, there are occasions when I will not
avoid danger.
Death before dishonor.
For some of us.
Mac, why do you have more swatches?
Get someone in.
And we'll end on that note.
Well, thoughts?
And thus, Macleod and Richie gave up on pussy forever.
Yeah, well, maybe. Probably not. So, Wrath of Kali, real quick.
I really like Wrath of Kali. I think it had a pretty decent through line. Although, if I had to one complaint about both of these episodes, is they did feel a little bit like jumbled and a little all over the place. But overall, solid.
Okay. And Chivalry.
God, this was so close to just being a porno.
I feel like there's look at Richie. Look
at him.
Look, what are you doing, you fucking perv?
I like that Methos is back and actually a character and does stuff.
Yeah. What do you think about the juxtaposition of Duncan being Richie's teacher and mentor, and Methos being kind of, even though Connor was originally Duncan's teacher and mentor, now Methos is kind of taking it over and giving Macleod a whole different perspective of, okay, your Highland honor, your Japanese Bushido, all that stuff is cool, but at the end of the day, there can be only one, and he kind of reminds him of that. What do you think about that stuff?
I do like the juxtaposition of having someone being wiser, I guess, than Duncan in some regards, and just being like, hey, you're not you may be old, but you're not. Sometimes your own bullshit gets in the way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Macleod has over 400 years on Richie, but Methos has 3,500, or wait, no, that's not even right. 4,500 years on Macleod. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's pretty significant as far as that goes. But, yeah. So, you got, by the way, as a reminder, please check out Tasha R. Brown 24 at Instagram.com, www.deviantart.com/Tasha R. Brown. What do you got coming up? Anything?
I think this Wednesday, me and Enzo's viewing of The Howling 5 finally comes out. And that is a movie that exists.
And where can they find that at?
I believe it's on Stupenzo's channel of
Sorry, I'm playing us out with the. This is gonna be our outro music from now on. Go ahead, keep going.
That'll be out Wednesday on Stupenzo's channel.
Okay.
I don't know when those drop, and other than that, just I think that's about all I got going on. So.
Okay. Probably jumping on Dorkside again Sunday or.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where are you at with the stand? Stand coming out anytime soon?
Excellent question. I have no idea. I want to at least get 2 pieces of artwork done before that, but
okay.
If nothing else, I'll try and get that out soon.
Sure. If there's anything I can do, slides or whatever, technical stuff, let me know.
All right, will do.
And I'll do that. So if you're following me, by the time this gets uploaded tonight, you can find me next Sunday is my big streaming Sunday. Sunday will be me doing Outcast Creative on Lance's channel, talking about the season finale of season 1 of The Shield earlier tonight. You could catch me on Nadia's channel, and that's Nadia After Dark, and we were talking about the TV series From. If Dudicus ever gets the stand going, then I'll be on that. And I should have a new Consider the Source coming out probably tomorrow. It's spooky season is over, so it'll probably be something that I've got on deck. And Consider the Source is also on here as my book versus movie versus TV comparison channel. And other than that, I myself may or may not wind up on Tales from the Dark Side on Sunday night, depending on how late it goes. Probably not too late because my girlfriend gets fussy at me. But other than that, I don't think I have anything else coming up that comes to mind right this second. If you're listening to this, is our Suno-made song about Highlander, and this will be our outro song from now on. So I hope you enjoy it.